told me that Congress, one of the ministers, will have to be out there to witness. Unfortunately, we have a Nigerian minister just arriving in the next 10 minutes, so we have to rush to the airport to see him. And one of the special guests we invited to pray for him, to speak with him, because he also belongs to the transition generation. Right? It's a site, I'm sure you all know him. He's a bishop. And he was about to leave, and I said, no, don't just go like that. Please come say a prayer for them, and then we leave. We'll rush. Myself, this is the Deputy High Commissioner in Victoria. Wow. Right? So we rush to the airport, do the other official assignment, and rush back for the publicity for the outdoor events. Then before we go, we are in where's your president? Charity, please give us a kind indulgence. So Mr. Ida can say a prayer and feel goodwill remarks to you, to the Congress, because he's leaving immediately too. Right? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes, I will say students and Congress. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I remember when I came into this country some years ago. I've been here for a very long time. Very, very long time. Came in 1998. You must have some of who were born. Yeah. You know, but it's been a long journey. And I will thank God for our embassy. We thank God for consulate, for all the people that have come in year in, year out to help us sustain in this country. Blessed to be in Mexico, and I'm now a bishop and pastor in this place. When I came in with one small bag. This is very small bag. I was playing football in Israel, and from Israel I came into South Africa. And then in South Africa I played for some teams here, and I started working for Super Sports. I celebrated 20 years in Super Sports last year. So, ironically, we had a DSTV and Super Sports. I took DSTV and Super Sports to Nigeria. And yes, I did. The first vacation, in those days I was a little bit younger, so they put my poster at the airport and everywhere. Now they will not allow that because of the younger people. I will leave you with this word. You know, the future is so brighter than the now. The future is so brighter than the now. But what you do now determines the future. The future is so brighter than the now. What you do now determines the future. And some of us have been very extremely disciplined. One day we were in a car yesterday, as we were driving, some cops stopped us. And one of my friends had a bag just by the seat, and he bent down to pick the bag. They almost killed us. They brought big guns, shotguns, and that day I landed, and I told that young man, my blood will be on your head. You know, we can be so rascally sometimes, but I think the right thing to do is to obey the law. You will go very far. Your friends might think otherwise. They might call you Mumu or them. But if you keep to discipline, trust me, your friends will come and ask you for money. That's one sign of success, that you've done well. And the people you started with come to you for help. It means that you have moved on. Okay? But if for a long speech, people are smarter than us. So if we just say a word of prayer, maybe they are you Christians or Muslim Christian? Oh, okay, I will pray Christian way. Others might pray. You know, it's always the prayer. You can never go astray. You can never miss it. In all your endeavors in life, When you wake up in the morning, the first person you must greet is God. Because He will really lead you. He will help you when things are tough. But Father, thank you for these young ones. I commend them into your hands. I pray that you help them, for the help of man is great. In all their endeavors, in their struggles in life, in their pursuits, I pray that you put your hands upon them. But you need to increase them in wisdom, for wisdom is the principal thing. And leave a blessing with you this morning, this afternoon, in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you.
Okay, so we have more than enough. We need we want to bring service. Your attention is needed. Okay, sir.
We welcome you. Please come to the high table.
Yeah, so, sir, we understand that we have taken much of our time to as a privilege that we don't want to slide on.
Any special guest was here.
Yes, thank you so much, sir.
I see.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. It's our.
We're trying to teach them this mentor
is
considered for this.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's not a serious best. It's your best. But you see, we've written down.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We just want to call the elected yes. So we just want to call the elected ESCO so that they are inaugurated.
No, but the Congress, let's analyze the issue.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
If not,
thank you. We actually did this so that we repeal the time we have taken. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bishop. We are very grateful for your time. Thank you so much. That is the love, sir. Can you say we love you that day? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. It was hot, it was cold. Now it's going to hot again. I don't know what to do. We are in winter like we are in no, we are in winter like it is spring. Okay. So at this junction, I want to welcome Senior Comrade Smart. He is the BOT chairman for the NASA, the National Association of Nigerian Students in South Africa. And okay, so from where we are, the next item on our agenda is to clarify what we have, and that is the instruction I got from BOT chairman. He's a man that has known to be a man of strong principles, so like he don't want anything to be done in rush, even while we were thinking that we need to buy time, do this that are, what's it called now? Are we to do what is constitutional or what is moral? So he does want things to be done in the perfect way. I think I like smart people. Like you are smart, sir. Yeah, and he's also smart. That's my son should be smart. Yeah, that's the point. So that's the solution. So at this junction, we have had the back and forth of the issue, and I wouldn't know if we just need to go over it, or senior companies probably you have,
I just outlined the problem, so I need to speak to the elected president. And let's do.
Oh, okay. So let me just run through it. Let me just do a dry run. So one of the ELCOM member, the person that served as the general secretary to the ELCOM, raised an issue that okay, so when a photograph was taken, because we have the owner of Igbo in SK here, and he left before time. So pictures was taken with him, and elected experts were called to come and take a picture of it. So, and the General Secretary noted that apart from the 4 people that were announced, that were elected, announced, officially elected, apart from those 4 people that he know, even as the General Secretary of the ELCOM, that he saw other people who were not known to him, and their places were not communicated to him. And the Comrade Captain replied that he posted in an email which the General Secretary debunked that nothing of such happened. Comrade, so Captain said he did that, and what Comrade, a comrade said Captain should stand up and apologize for that. Okay, Comrade Eric said Captain should stand up and apologize. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shouting, Comrade, shouting. Apologies for that, Comrade. Senior Comrade, Celestial apology. So, Comrade Eric said he should apologize, and Comrade Davido said this is not a matter of apology. It is a matter of constitutional and legality of the identity of people that were, the names that were sent, and if we are building anything on that, it remains that the ESCO of NASA is standing on one legal leg and the other illegal leg in the eyes of the law, and he quoted part of the constitution that states that. So, Comrade Smart said, at this junction, we should be able to say, are we going forward with this, with the other names that were mentioned? Are we to clarify that and go forward? Since we are in a Congress right now, and the power of the Congress, according to the Constitution, supersedes the supremacy of the Constitution. So that is what he said. I said I am recounting events. So at that point, he raised that point, and we also recognize another take that also said, if we are going to be going back and forth about these things, we probably might not have a headway, and we might end up building more enmity than friendship. Comrade Eric now said the way forward, that is moving a motion that the elected ESCOs should be sworn in, and the other ESCOs that the names were sent in should be, Congress or delegates should go back and do that. Since we are doing the inauguration today, that was where we are, sir.
Okay, thank you. Great Nigerian students. Greatest of the greatest Nigerian students. Yes. Standing on existing protocols, Comrade will be smart. As you all know, there are ways of resolving issues like this, in spite of the fact that, yes, there's a Congress. We have what we call political solutions as well as legal solutions, especially when there are clashes of this nature. And with wisdom, as wisdom demands, I would like to briefly see the president-elect, because amongst other things, the president-elect also have the prerogative to co-opt people that you feel that you want to work with that are not officially elected, because that will also see to the smooth and well-functioning administrations when they take over. I asked the question before now that if he was consulted, so I will create an indulgence that the stakeholders, because sometimes who are the representatives of different universities that are present here today, and as well as can quickly see the president-elect and the outgoing president, maybe in just 5 minutes, if possible, then we can fashion out both political solutions as well as legal solutions. There are times that legally some things are not proper, but politically we can deal with that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. At this junction, I want to, just as the BOT chairman has said, the president and the president-elect, I think you need to come to a corner where the stakeholders can have a chat with you, and in that wise.
And the campus leaders.
Yeah, and the campus leaders. So, president of UKZN, UJ, president. Okay, so the arrangement now is that he would like, the POT chairman would like to see the president-elect and the incumbent president first before the next phase of the meeting. This is what we call Congress. Now, welcome.
Let's get the party started.
You just want to party.
Yeah, DJ, right.
Anyways, that's a very good way to, come to the Congress. So I want to thank our guests who have been here with us this morning. Thank you so much. On a normal day, it's not like this. It's always very sweet, but today is Congress. And when it is Congress, it's always hot. You understand? So, yeah, it is not even. Some people do not be chicken, so it's not hot enough. So, you can just, it's not hot. It's not dynamite. Like muchacho dynamite. It's not hot. So, so we are resolving. We are in the Congress. In the Congress, we can have Congress in the Congress. So, that is what we are having right now. So, I still remain my humble self, I'm both referring. So, I think we have started.
Starting a blog for the first time is an amazing, yet intimidating experience. Thinking that people are actually going to read, and even share, something you wrote. It's unlike any other feeling I can describe. But it's not all rainbows and butterflies. Starting a blog is hard work, and there are a lot of pitfalls along the way. Especially if it's your first time. Creating a blog account is easy and straightforward on Clevenard. Signing up is 100% free on Clevenard. Stand out online with professional bloggers. With Clevenard Blog, you can turn any idea into a reality. Don't miss the opportunity today, tomorrow may be too late.